Hi guys, check my dress, like a ghost style dress. I will start the video in a second. Hello guys, Silver Butterflies here. Today I do a review of Halloween perfumes. Actually I was thinking to do this video myself, but I got an invitation from another blogger, another perfume YouTube blogger. His name is Benjamin, and his nickname is Santidar. He's the only one amongst English-speaking bloggers mentioned me in his videos, and actually one of the first ones about perfume bloggers all over the world. He have such a mission impossible target to get the community all together, perfume community, and to talk about every and each of perfume bloggers which is ever on this planet. And it's a huge job, and he do his all due diligence to create the video about it. It's like I am impressed. It takes time to do all that research, to put this all together, to make a video with the avatar and everything, and a little bit of video. Just kudos, Benjamin, and thank you. And now we start with the video about perfumes for Halloween. So the first one is not that dark, it's actually light perfume, but it's aldehydes, and it's one of the vintages. It's called Guirlands, and it's from Caravan. So aldehyde for me, it's like fresh flowers with a soapy note, but on a good way. It's a bit vintagey in its own good way. It's like you feel it. It's like, you know, time from time which is past, but you want to return it. It wasn't my time when it was launched, but it's still kind of feeling of something from a long time ago, and you want to be part of it. So second one is gonna be Silence of Giacomo. It's very sad perfume. I cannot get alone without it. This perfume, like my imagination, you go somewhere in a cemetery or near a cemetery, and it's a lot of graves, and there's a lot of dark, you know, dark kind of smell around it, and you can feel galbanum. You can feel some grass, which is so bitter, and you kind of like it, even if it's sad. It's not distracting you, it's not pushing you away, it's kind of attracting you. It's like magic inside. This one of my saddest ever perfume. I very rarely use it, but I always wanted to have in my collection. This one is for men. It's Claude Montana. It's very piney. On the other hand, it's very leathery and dark perfume. For me, it's not for me to use, and it's just for me, like, to be with a man who use that cologne, and to enjoy it. Like, for instance, if I use this, he will use that, and we'll go together, mingle, and it will be intertwined with each other. In the same key, this is another perfume. It's Cabochard. As again, it's very stubborn as Cabochard. It's so nourished. I would say perfume is so good. I wonder why it's not in fashion, this kind of smells anymore. Why it's mostly on a wood side and sweet side and oudie side, but this is totally different. I think we will get back to this, because this fashion hasn't gone yet. It should come back as soon as possible. This one is Natori, from Natori. This one is US, I think. Yeah, made in USA. Each time I go to US, I buy one. They don't have it here in Canada for some reason. Strange. And such good perfume. And now I'm kicking myself not to buy more. It was a set with the perfume soaps. I thought, okay, I have enough of the bottles of this, but why didn't I buy those lovely set of soaps? Each time I would use that soap, I just put in my chest with the underwear. It will give me some vibe, a reminder about the trip. But anyway, we're talking about Halloween. I distracted. It's like sometimes very windy on a Halloween, and this perfume, I would call it a wind. You wear it when it's windy, and it's the best, because wind is just bring your hair up and it gives you all that vibe, and you like in a cloud of this mysterious, loveliest smell. I don't know, I think it's underappreciated. To me, it's like dark plum, but something else on top of it, maybe some kind of smokiness, but it's a soft version. It's a luxury perfume. It's not a niche, and since it's not niche, it's maybe a little bit softer version than all niche perfumes. Talking about niche perfumes, I would recommend also the perfume called Bat from Zoologist. I have it in a house, but I was running around, I couldn't find it on time, and time was ticking. So I will promise I will show you one more day. And actually, I have a review of that perfume, so check this out on my channels. I have both channels, in English and Russian, and I'm kind of doubling it both because of the growth of my channels. Next is gonna be Lady Gaga. Look at this thing. It's like, oh, like a fang or something. But the perfume, on the contrary, is very inoffensive. It's a very soft version of something, and people didn't appreciate it when it was vastly on sale, and now I don't see it anymore. And if it's somewhere on the shelf, it's immediately swiped. So see, whatever is go discontinued or like hard to find, at least here in Canada, in Toronto, you run and grab it. Otherwise, it will be too late. And the prices was very good. Same as this one, Smoky Poppy from the Body Shop. How come they done it for such short time and then discontinue it? I wonder. It's such a good smell. I suspect that the perfume was so good and ingredients were so expensive, they just launched it once and then took it away, because if they kept it in the same price, it will be bestseller, and at the end of the story they have to raise the price. Or maybe the notes which is in that perfume very hard to find in nature, or whatever. It's my little version. You get your version to me. Write it in the comments. So this one, Jean Paul Gaultier 2. Or it's like in quadruple version. Each time you go somewhere at night, you need that kind of strength, and that strength actually is like to be very self-confident that nothing is gonna happen, and you're strong, and you can go in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning and nothing will happen with you ever when you use this perfume. It's a very classical perfume from Jean Paul Gaultier. Someone who has it, you give me your notes, and as for me, it's like something unexplainable, except for this is a very boozy perfume, which as I mentioned before. Here's another version of So Elixir. It's like it's very musky, it's like musty actually perfume. This is very musty perfume from Yves, and it's very also underappreciated, because there should be more publicity about this perfume. But the perfume people who collect this, they know what I'm talking about. Sometimes if Yves come up with something even better than luxury perfume, so sometimes I'm checking out if it's still on sale. It's becoming harder and harder to find this one. This too is Kat Von D. I open it for you. One is thinner, more darker version. Sometimes it reminds me of Narciso Rodriguez, the original one, sometimes not. But both of them, I love it just for the sake of having it. You know, Tattoo Girl, Kat Von D, she came up with all this lovely bottle. I think it's collectible. I hardly even use it because it's only a special occasion, this kind of perfume. Only because of the bottle looks so good, and I'm very big flaconophile, like flacon aficionado. So this one is Lolita Lempicka. It's like from the fairy tale, when someone gave her the apple and it was poisoned. This is poisonous apple, but it's very good apple. And a poison is actually such a sweet juice of the licorice inside. This perfume I always use in my Halloween style. This Halloween trick-or-treating thing is mesmerizing, and I love it. I have so many good memories about it. Too many to mention. Sometimes it's TMI, and I cannot mention it all, but you guess it's Ghost from Coty. And a little bonus from my review would be this. I won't open this now. It's secret so far. I will do a separate video because I just bought this one in the beginning for the sake of Halloween reviews, Halloween perfume review, and then I decided this worthwhile to mention it for the whole video, more in details. Stay tuned. And I'll leave you for now. I'll tell you more later. I'm your silver butterfly. Bye for now. I have to somewhere to fly. Ooh.